most importantly to each one of you as well for joining us here this morning and yesterday. We had a really splendid day of song and dance, celebration of life, and more of the same to come today. We have we have a couple specials as well. Our head dancers, Gabe and Diane Drogier, they are sponsoring a street clothes dance special. So what that means is you just get on out there and you cut up a rug. It don't matter. You don't have to have an outfit. It don't matter if you're native, if you're Hawaiian, if whatever you are. Just get on out there and shake a leg. And they're going to be paying out 3 spots. 3 spots, first, second, third cash prizes. So just wanting to, also we have another pop-up special as well. That one's going to be a little bit of a surprise just a little bit later. But we want to make first call for all singers and dancers. All of you, if you can hear me in the parking lot, if you can hear me in the porta potties, if you can hear me on that tugboat, first call for all singers and dancers. Going to be getting ready for grand entry. So first call, color guards, Eagle Staff Carrier, everybody be tying them up, tying them on, getting ready to rock and roll. Again, we have another full day of specials. We have a potato dance coming up. I believe we're going to have two-step again. And today also we're going to be having some hand drum exhibition singing. I'm not sure if our hoop dancer will be back again today. But he did a fine job yesterday, and hopefully he joins us again. There'll be lots of singing and dancing, and it's a beautiful day here on Magic Island in Waikiki, Honolulu, here on Oahu. So, miigwech, I want to say mahalo to all of you that made the trip, and having a great day planned. So, it's also been passed along that our arena director, he's actually going to be lacing them up, suiting up. He wants to jam out today, so he's asked his father, Randy, to step in for him, and so much appreciation. I definitely appreciate the need and want to dance. You know, when the music calls you and the music, you're feeling it. You know, especially if you live here, it's not like you get every day to dance. So we're going to give him that opportunity. And so we'll be having a no stranger to the Powwow Circle filling in as arena director. He's definitely a champion arena director. So we'll be in good hands. Boss man will be making the calls. But at this time, while we have our drums ready, set up, we're going to do a little bit of a roll call for our drum groups. Okay. So, coming to us all the way from the great state of Hawaii, the local host drum 808 boys. Are you here? Yeah. And also our visiting host drum all the way from Twin Cities, Minnesota, and parts otherwise unknown and known. A very champion group in their own right. And we're going to welcome, give a round of applause here for our visiting host drum, TBZ, the boys. Are you here? Yeah. So our drums are here, ready. Looks like our dancers are also getting ready throughout the park, in the parking lot. So all of our powwow goers, it's been made, there's an announcement been made and some information passed along to me. So just food for thought, and as a precaution, we want to make sure that this is a public park. And so we want to make sure that you are watching your children. They're not playing down by the water. Maybe they're not going to the restrooms by themselves unaccompanied. Want to make sure that we're taking care of and looking after our little ones in our future, because this is a public place, and it's a big place too. So we want to just be sure that we're being vigilant and doing our due diligence as parents, as caretakers, guardians, aunties, uncles, moms, dad, grandma, grandpas. Just kind of be sure you're watching your little ones, and we just want to be safe out here, as we do know that there's plenty of water all around here. And we just want to make sure that we're making an announcement to even going to the restroom, things like that, making sure that they're looked after, especially our little ones. But with that being said, we're going to move on. Second call. We're going to ask our color guard to be standing by as well. Second call, all dancers. We had drum roll call. Both drums here, present, ready to rock and roll. So getting ready. We'll be moving forward here soon. So hang tight, folks, as we get ready to powwow the day away here on Magic Island. All dancers be reporting here to the grand entry area. Over here to my left, your right. Going to be having a awesome day of dancing, singing, laughing. I hear the aunties are already all over the place. There's like 4 groups. I don't know, what would you call a group of aunties? Anybody? I don't know. Any suggestions? You know how... Yeah, so anyways, there's like 3 groupings of aunties earlier. These ones back here behind me were just had a real high pitch laugh, you know, and they're all just going, and you had about 6 aunties, and you couldn't tell who was who. And then over here on this side, these guys must have been some southern aunties because their laugh was a lot lower. It was a little bit lower tone. And then you hear too when you can always tell southern aunties too, because what do they say after they laugh, after they catch their breath? It's a letter. You guys know the letter they say? And then like when they get into it, the more into it they get too, like they might start off, and if they're in the story and they're like and then they go right back into their story. But then when they're like really, really into it, their A's get real long, right? They're like and they get real high pitched too. Yeah, that's how you can tell where the aunties are from. But anyways, lots of laughter, lots of fun, lots of enjoyment here to be had. It's 2023 ONNO Oahu Native Nations Organization, and it's with the Z too. It's kind of really like that because my drum group, you know, they use a Z for everything too. So it looks like our fry bread stand is up and ready. Also, we have our group behind us here, our ONNO group, and right behind the announcer stand here, they got pre-order shirts. So just go on over and put your order in, place your order, and get some Powwow t-shirts. Come over and give them your size if you're like an extra medium or maybe like a triple small. I know a couple people that are triple smalls. And then also too, I don't see them getting set. I don't see that they're set up yet. But on over this side over here, that last tent over here, where my little brother Eli and my nephew, and they're just laughing the right way over there. They don't got no product over there, not trying to sell nothing. But anywho, that's where the vendor spot is going to be. There's some powwow crafts, there's some t-shirts and some belts and other kind of awesome handmade wares as well. So yeah, be sure and frequent the powwow stand. If you haven't had a fry bread or Indian taco yet, they sold out yesterday. So you're going to want to go get in line after grand entry, because you're going to want to sit here and watch grand entry, because that's like the flagship of a powwow, you know. Everybody coming on in and ready to rock and roll. Yeah. Yep. You want those right now? Okay. Whenever he's ready. Okay. Also, we have a special treat here. Our head male dancer, Gabe DeRozier. He's a keeper of Anishinaabe Moan and a teacher, knowledge keeper, and he's been teaching Anishinaabe language, Ojibwe language for some time. And he's been asked to say our invocation for today, our blessing for each and every one of us. Have a good day throughout the day, safe travels as we're leaving. And so here shortly, I'm going to ask Gabe to make his way on up, and he's going to be providing with us invocation. So if you have a hat on or something, please remove your covers here and offer your kind reverence here as we turn it over here to Gabe DeRozier for our invocation this afternoon.
Oh, bonjour. Oh, mskogenyo nindigo. Wezao guneb nindigo makubanes nindigo makondotem. I've been given tobacco this morning to say a prayer for each and every one of us that have come together here on the islands. It's a great honor to be here and to live this life that the Creator has bestowed upon myself, my family, relatives, my friends, my powwow friends. And I'm truly honored to accept this tobacco. I remember growing up, my grandfather would pray, my parents would pray, and all my relatives. And they used to say, one day, as you get older, people are going to ask you some things to pray and speak. And they're going to offer you a sema, tobacco. And they said, don't ever refuse that. With that act itself, they said, that is an act of ceremony already. So do your best. So that's what I try to do. And when I'm asked at various powwows, sometimes people will come up to me and ask me to do a prayer, and I never refuse. I always think of the Creator when those things happen, and it's always in a good way, good thought, good feeling. I just wanted to say a few words in the English language. I wanted to thank my brothers here, Nichiwag, the singers, for being here, the boys, 808, all the dancers that have come together from the 4 directions, and all the people that visit here in the islands from all over the world. This prayer is also for you and your well-being and safe travels. This prayer will also include our safe travels back home, going back to our homes, our families, in a good way, that we see them again in a good way, find our homes in a good way. I just want to thank the committee for allowing us to be here as head dancers. We're truly honored. Gives us an opportunity to come to the warm weather with our families, our friends, our relatives here in this circle. So I have a good feeling with that. Aha, miskuganyo nindigo. Wezao goneb nindigo, makubanes nindigo, makondo tem. Migeni ni oto wenjiban wasa ote. Agam king oe. Kiwet nung nake. Anishinabeg wenjiat. Nake ita Northwest Angle First Nation that kumego anang nake Anishinabeg ayat. Migeni ni ita wenjian. Migeni ni ita katajon. Katajon big iguan. Oe Anishinabe bimata ziwin. Sugar no ni migo echen them oe bujush kanamago ana sema. Wewene chime kaganotamo negok. Sugar wewene chuwe bezindago ing oe. I just wanted to say, when I'm praying, I want you to pray also with me in your own way, because when we pray all together, it becomes so powerful. So pray with me as I pray. Oh, jamonito, at so can again the big and so done wabo nung jaw nung ningebe nung giwet nung. So we mama nana ki, so in kinege go teben the money jamonito. Miigwech pematazin noom gami jang. Kina pematazin gami ne tagayin go ma kinaga yat nongum. Wewenige na chip matazat, wewenige na chip musset magot kamig. Wewenige na or chicken way and dagozat nongum oigagi. Or apachimenagijiguk. Shugo Nimigwech and them nongum or pematazin. Shugo get my nom. Or whip me out the minong nongum, whip me nanim young, whip me nagamong. When it's me out the minong, when it's an anagatap me go is young, no gagijiguk. misugana medik nom ngemet ton gejamanito. Miigwech gejamanito, miigwech gejamanito, miigwech gejamanito, miigwech gejamanito. Aho.
Oh, Chimigwech there, Gabe, for that wonderful words spoken to each and every one of us and for us. So at this time, we're gonna just about ready. So all of our dancers report to the Grand Entry area. All of our dancers. Our color guard's gonna leave without you. So wherever you be, in the park, wherever you are at, report. You got about 37 seconds and this ship sailing. We're going to leave without you. Our arena director's over ready to line you up and there's nobody there. So yeah, all of our dancers. We're going to go to our host drum, the boys, for the whole Grand Entry song. And then we're going to turn it on over to our 808 boys for our flag and victory. All right, now our dancers are coming. Now they're awake. Coatman, are you all right? Are you all right for slams? You're not going to hit the mic there? All right, yeah. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, so be standing by the boys. We're going to do Grand Entry until whenever Randy says you're rocking and ready to roll. And we have our dancers lined up. All right, we're right on time too, folks. I don't know if you know, there's a thing, it's called Island Time, but also there's this thing called Indian Time. So you put Island Time and Indian Time together. It's a scary but beautiful thing. Island and Indian Time together. So we're ready to rock and roll here. We're just about set. Our head dancers are in place. Our princesses are ready to rock and roll. We got our dancers in line. A couple of them are still in the fry bread line, but that's all right. They'll catch up. Good to go. All right, we're going to move on to TBZ all the way from Twin Cities, Minnesota. Grand Entry time. Take it away, boys. This time, if you aren't already, we're going to ask that you please rise and remove your covers in honor of our Eagle staff and our flags, our veterans, and all of our dancers. Bringing in our Eagle staff, we have Warren stayed all the way from Prior Lake Indian Community, Shakopee, Minnesota. And bringing in our color guard, all of our flags, we have with us the American Legion Post, 114 Bushmasters from the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian Community. And immediately following them, we have our head dancers, Gabe and Diane DeRozier. Immediately following our head dancers, we have our royalty. Following our royalty, we have our Golden Age men dancer today, and we have our fancy bustle dancers. Coming in behind our fancy feather dancers, we have our Golden Age women traditional. Following our women's traditional dancers, we have our Anishinaabe medicine dress, our jingle dress dancers. Immediately following our jingle dress dancers, we have our fancy shawl dancers, graceful fancy shawl. And following our women's fancy shawl dancers, we have all of our youth, our future, our little ones. Put your hands together, folks, if you like what you see. Our beautiful pageantry, what is known as our grand entry. Ladies and gentlemen, the beauty of our culture, the beautiful sight to see, to behold. Beautiful, colorful, wonderful. All right, folks, put your hands together. That was our grand entry. At this time, we're going to ask that you remain standing as we move over to our local host drum 808 boys for a flag song. And now our victory song. Our victory song honors all of our warriors, all of our veterans, all of our soldiers, our soldier boys and soldier women, wherever they are, past, future, and present. If you are a veteran, if you are a soldier, active or non-active, retired, if you have a family member who was a soldier, who was a warrior, a veteran, please come on out and dance to honor your relative. You do not need to be native. You do not need to have regalia. You do not need anything but yourself. Come on out and honor your family. All right, Miigwech, mahalo, 808 boys, for that beautiful victory song. At this time, we're going to be introducing, bringing in the Eagle staff, the Warren Stade from Prior Lake, Minnesota, veteran United States Marine Corps, carrying the Eagle staff of Amos Crooks, his late great-grandfather, who served the United States Army during World War II and the Korean War. This staff now travels with Warren to powwows and whenever the Kit Fox Society needs his help. Bringing in our American flag, we have none other than Calvin Watuma, U.S. Army veteran, United States flag. Bringing in the Hawaii state flag, United States Army veteran, Cecilia Price. Bringing in the Salt River Community flag, U.S. Army veteran Raymond Price. Bringing in the Arizona State flag, U.S. Army veteran Michael Weingarten. My apologies there. And bringing in the POW MIA flag, U.S. Marine veteran Joe Jacobson. Miigwech for our veterans and our color guard for bringing in our Eagle staff and our color guard flags. At this time, on behalf of the ONNO Powwow Committee and here, the state of Hawaii, we're been asked to share the history of the Hawaiian flag. In 1816, King Kamehameha the Great ordered a Hawaiian flag to be made. He wanted a flag to unify his new country. Kamehameha was a smart man, and he created the flag to confuse other enemy ships, taking inspiration from the Russian, British, American, and French flags. So when the Hawaiian ships traveled, they wouldn't know whether to attack or to welcome. Kanaka, today we use this as a symbol of pride and aloha, whether it be on Mauna Kea or on this field. So little backstory, little history wanted to share, and I appreciate the ONNO committee and for putting this together to educate us a little bit on where we are in the homelands of the Hawaiian people. You know, we are visitors, and so it's always good to learn about native places and cultures, and so miigwech for that. At this time, I'd like to introduce our head dancers. Coming to us all the way from Browns Valley, Minnesota, Siston-Wapton area, we have our head male dancer, Gabe DeRozier. He is a champion grass dancer, a language speaker, and a singer and extraordinaire. Yeah, I don't have a pen though, so or okay, I'll have you come up and stand by and tell me as soon as we're done. Also, we want to introduce our head lady dancer, Diane DeRozier. Give her a round of applause. She is a champion jingle dress dancer, and she's got a beautiful cloth outfit on today with Russ wear, I believe, looking cho snaz today. So also, we want to move on and acknowledge our royalty as well. We have visiting royalty, and we want to make sure that they are acknowledged. We have the Miss Hickory Apache 2021-2023, Kelsey Quintana. The Fox Morset Powwow Princess from White Shield, North Dakota, Mandan, Hidatsa, Rickraw Nation, we have Shaylee Gray. And we have one more princess who is going to be acknowledged very shortly, too. Got really fast handwriting going on. Coming to us from the Siksika Nation in Alberta, Canada, we have Miss Natusapi Feather Pretty Young Man. Miigwech, mahalo. Put your hands together, folks. Awesome. Thank you for joining us. Also filling in for our arena director, Mr. Randy Medicine Bear. Sky was itching to dance, and as you can see, our arena director, beautiful young man all the way right across in the fancy feather dance outfit. He turned the reins on over to his father here to run the ship for us today. So miigwech to our arena directors, Randy and Sky Medicine Bear. Also, we'd like to acknowledge our local host drum, the 808 Boys. Put your hands together, folks. And coming to us all the way from the Twin Cities of Minnesota and other parts unknown, we have our host drum for this weekend, TBZ, the Boys. All right, we're going to go right on into Intertribal time with the Boys. Welcoming each and every one of you into the arena. Our Intertribals are international dances here. They're for everyone. So all of you throughout the park, wherever you be, wherever you is, come on out and shake a leg. As Sky was telling me yesterday, you don't need no outfit. You don't even need rhythm. You just have to be able to move your feet. And however you do that, however you choose fit, however the drum and the music and the spirit moves you. So we have plenty of spot dances as well. Yesterday we had a lady by the name of Crystal White, who was a lay maker, and she donated a bunch of beautiful ribbon lays, and we're going to be giving those out throughout the day as well for our spot dances. So you never know when you're going to win, but you can't win if you don't get in. So intertribal time, folks. The boys, take it away whenever you are ready, fellas. Let's rock the house. Ready to rock and roll. Ready to get the hockey. Aho, we whipped on Gintam. All right, folks. Hey, everybody. I'm there. We whipped on. Everybody dance. All right, folks, this is how it is done. Everybody, come on, come on. What a beautiful day to be alive. All right, folks, this is how it is done. If you ain't out in the arena, you are missing out on some good tunes. All right, folks, as promised, nobody move. What I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask everybody to take one step in any direction. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, now this time I'm going to ask you to take 3 steps in another direction. 1, 2, 3. All right, at this time, if you keep wanting to step around the arena, you can go ahead and do so, because we're going on over to another intertribal 808, boys. What's she going to do, boys? Intertribal time. What? I got plenty of gifts to give, but we just kind of want to get them warmed up. Get them moving. Get them moving out there. All right, 808 boys, intertribal time. I promise, spot dance this time for sure. So come on out. All right, so we have 3 spots here, and Randy's going to come on out and pick them out. So don't move. Actually, we're going to do 2. We got plenty to give. Doing 2 spots. So don't move, I promise. Don't make a liar out of me, Randy. So don't move. We got spot dance coming your way. And TBZ, be standing by with another intertribal. Also, after these 2 intertribals, we're going to ask all you tiny tots, all you parents, be getting ready, getting your little ones ready. Change those pampers and tie on that beadwork, because we're going to be coming to tiny tots very, very shortly. So Randy's got 1 winner, and he looks like he's got his eye on another. And we got 2 winners. All right. Miigwech, still plenty to give, plenty of fun and enjoyment to be had here at the Powwow in Paradise, Magic Island, Waikiki. So don't go in there. We got 2 more intertribals coming, so come on out. You never know when there's going to be a spot dance. It might be cash prizes too, so stay tuned. But we're going to move on over to the boys. 1 more intertribal here. What you got to do, fellas? Whenever you are ready, make it happen. Also, let's hear it for our host drums. Lots of singing yesterday. There'll be lots of singing here today, but they're cut out for it. This is what they are made to do. Do this. They do this with their eyes closed. Some of them do too. Some of them sing with their eyes closed. I don't know how they hit the drum with their eyes closed, but All right, TBZ in tribal time. Let's see a kick. Let's see one of those heel kicks, Nige. Third push-up coming up. Here we go. All right, folks, this is how it's done. Paradise style. Put your hands together if you like what you see, you like what you hear. All right, folks. Put your hands together. Awesome tune there, boys. Some world-class singing for some world-class drums. Getting ready to move on. We got one more intertribal. Parents, stand by. All you little ones, get ready. Get your cameras out. Get your iPads out because our little ones are about to put it on you. Our little ones, they're always watching, they're always mimicking and idolizing their favorite dancers, and even from when they're very, very little. Also, too, Our tiny tots do not need to be in regalia. If they have an outfit, if they have something, awesome. But if not, we're not going to discourage nobody from not having their Indian clothes. So you want to come on out, you want to jam out, you want your little ones to come on out, bring them on out. Immerse them in what we call our powwow spirit. It'll move you, it can move you. So we're going to move on down here to our 808 boys whenever you are ready. One more in the tribal. And Hokey and the boys there, have that Tiny Tot song ready. Is it a plane or is it a surfboard or I don't know. One of those ones. All right, 808 boys, intertribal time. We're going to do a spot dance too, so spot dance time. All right, nobody move. Nobody gets hurt. We got a spot here, 2 spots. Randy's coming on out. He's got a beautiful ribbon lay and also $20 cold hard cash. So it pays to be out here and jamming out and celebrating with us here on Magic Island. And we got that same anonymous donor come back up and wanted to spread the love, spread the joy again. So she gave some more Junia, some more Judah, some more Mazeska. And yeah, so we're going to ask everyone to clear the arena right now. And all you parents of little ones, now's their time to shine. We're going to ask TBZ to stand by with that Tiny Tot song. We're going to be having all of our little ones come on out, and we got some awesome gifts here. We got a opportunity to get sugared right up again. So your kids will be bouncing all over the arena here. So, yeah, but we got more cash prizes. We got more beautiful ladies for spot dances. So all of our intertribal times here are going to be spot dances coming up. And we got another donation. This money's just coming in. So me, Gwetch, to all of you, put your hands together for all those that are donating towards our spot dance, towards our intertribals. All right, little ones, come out. Randy's calling you. Remember, you don't have to be in regalia. You don't have to have an outfit. You don't have to have Indian clothes. You just have to have at least a diaper. That's it. That's the minimum requirement. And you have to be little. You have to be little ones. Well, not just little dancers, because we know there's some little dancers out there, but all our little ones, our future, yeah, step right on out there. Get right on out there so we can see how many you are. Don't be shy. Here we go. There, now they're pouring in. All right. Looks like our little ones are coming on in. They're getting ready to rock and roll. All right, here we go. Moving on over to our host drum, TBZ, with that Tiny Tot song. Yeah, come on in, folks. Bring your little ones. These are our future. All right, here we go. The boys. Tiny Tot song. Let them have it. All right. I think that's the one. They're about to let you have something special here, folks. All right. TBZ, Tiny Tot song. I don't know about that gorilla, but he's there. All right, Tiny Tots. Let them hear it, folks. Folks, come on up, line up, and see Uncle Randy right here in front of the announcer stand. Always such a pleasure, such a good time to hear and see our little ones having a ball. Again, folks, these are our future. These are our little ones. They're always watching. They're always learning. They're always growing and improving. And they're looking at us to show the way, pave the way for them. So, again, such a treat. Our little ones we are in good hands, folks, as we look to move forward and throughout this lifetime. Our little ones are going to be taking care of us, and so we are in good hands for sure. One more time, folks, let's hear it for our Tiny Tots. Let's do a little bit of a tribal roll call here. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see how many Lakotas we have in the house. Let me hear it. Oh, all right. Okay. Let's see how many Navajos we have in the house. How many Anishinaabe we have in the house? All right. How many Hawaiians we have in the house? Yeah. How many Chickmunks we have in the house? One Chickmunk. How many Apaches we have in the house? That one family over there just giving it. Yeah. How many Pueblos we have in the house? A really loud one. All right. Trying to go back in trouble or do a crow hop and sneak up or something? All right, we're going to move on over to our 808 boys. There's been a request for a crow hop. So let's get all of our dancers out here jamming out some of our secondary songs. TBZ, crow hop. They passed the buck. They said, let's do it. And then we'll come to you. What you boys want to do? Specialty song. We'll leave it up to 808. You whatever special secondary song you want to jam, you guys let us have it. So we're gonna go TBZ with the crow hop, with also known as a foot slide. We're gonna move over to the boys. These guys are crow hop pros. All right, head dancers, everybody, come on out. Again, we got a lot of donations here. We got some spot dances here, plenty of spot dances to give away. So come on out. We're going to do a spot dance during this crow hop as well. So we're just giving stuff away left and right. All right. Y'all can come out before the song starts too. You know that, right? It's not against the rules. No one's gonna come and get you. Okay, wait, hey. These guys are mad at me over here. How many Dakota we have in the house? I forgot about my Minnesota peeps over there. Sorry, guys. My apologies. How many Ho-Chunks? How many Hopi? Another loud one. Another loud one. All right, folks, come on out. We're going to move over to a foot slide from TBZ, and then we're going to move over to 808 boys. Be standing by with another secondary song here. We're just living it up, guys, here. It's nice. Suns went away for a little bit. It was getting nice and hot there for a minute, but perfect powwow weather here on Magic Island. All right. Foot slide time, crow hop. TBZ, what you gonna do? Yeah. You know this one, Nige? Do you know this one? Over there jamming in his seat. Get on out there, boy. All right. Moving on over. Oh, man. That was tricky. That was really tricky, guys. I don't know. You guys are mean. That's just mean. Awesome singing. We're going to move over here to 808 Boys with another change-up. Then we're going to come on back to the boys for Intertribal as we have our comedian who is going to be performing and giving our singers a little bit of a break. But we're going to move on over to two more songs. We got a spot dance coming. We got $20 during this song, as well as some awesome gifts. So we have spot dances during this song. So 808 Boys, we got cold hard cash coming right to you. So come on out. Don't be shy. I'm getting yelled at from everybody. Okay, all right, I'm forgetting. Well, you know there's like 567 of you guys, right? I can't name all the tribes, but let's hear it for the Umatillas and the Nez Purses. Another loud one. All right. 808 boys. Time to roll. What you got? Change them up. This is a spot dance. Right now, Gabe and our traditional dance, Golden Age Man out there, they're going to take on all the prizes right now. They're the only ones. They said, give me that $20. All right. All right, round dance time. Come on out. Remember, this is a spot dance. $20. Cold hard cash. Frog skins. Greenbacks. All right, nobody move. Nobody gets hurt. Randy's coming on out. We got minnow quad preserves, and they from Ontario, some Nishnabek jam preserves that was donated, and also $20 too. So $20. Oh, there goes that preserves. That's gonna go great on some toast tomorrow morning, I tell you. And then we got $20 cold hard cash going there. All right. Stay on out there, folks. We got one more jam in there travel here from the boys, and then we're going to be moving on down to, we got a special treat, giving our singers a little bit of a break. We got a special comedian by the name of Stephanie. I don't know how to say. Trooper Stephanie. Randy gave her the name Trooper Stephanie. Oh, super! Here, I must be getting old. Hey, it's in there. Rename. Now she got 2 nicknames. All right, TBZ. We got an intertribal here, and then we're gonna give a little bit of a song break. We're gonna turn on over to Stephanie. How you say your name? Ponglish. All right, just like it sounds, just like it look, just like it's spelled. Stephanie Ponguish, she's going to be making us laugh. So, come on out. Also, we got two speakers, so nice little break. So Kealani as well, local Hawaiian activist, is going to be spreading some good word and messages. So one more Jam in Air Travel. Again, we are going to do 3 spots. We got some awesome smoked salmon here, and we got some cash, and we got some Lays, and we got some beaded medicine pouches. So we can go 4 spots this song. TBZ, what you gonna do? All right, here we go. All right, good old school tune here. Jamming. All right, everybody spin. Yeah, get it. Oh, gotcha. Oh, again! All right, nobody move. You know the drill. We got 4 spots coming on out. Oh, 3 spots. I lied. We got a beautiful ribbon lay. Yeah, congratulations. Thank you for coming on out and jamming out with us. And we got some beaded pouches going out, and we also got some smoked salmon. So, yeah. All right, we got our winners. Me, Gwetch, each and every one of you, mahalo. We're going to ask everyone to clear the arena. We're going to give our singers just a little bit of a break here, probably 15, 20 minutes or something like that. But at this time, we have a couple speakers, guest speakers here. And so I'd like to introduce Heilani. I'm not sure how that Sonata Pale. Heilani Sonata Pale. Heilani is a citizen of the, or she's a citizen leader of the, I don't know how you say that, Kalahui, Hawaii, a native initiative for self-determination and self-governance. She was born and raised on the island of Oahu, where her ancestors lived since time immemorial. For over 25 years, Heilani has served as an educator who has taught at Hawaiian immersion preschools and Hawaii high schools and colleges. Currently, she is an outspoken advocate for the protection of Hawaiian lands, water, ocean resources, marine life, and iwi kapuna. Heilani sits on various community boards and is a lead organizer of the Oa Water Protectors, and an organization calling for the immediate defueling and permanent shutdown of the Red Hill bulk storage facilities. So if you received one of these bumper stickers, these awesome shut down Red Hill, this is Heilani's going to be telling us a little bit about that and giving us some awesome education and some good words. So let's give it on up and turn it on over here to Heilani.
Ola I kawai o kanaloa ola. Ola I kawai o ku'uaina ola. Ola I kawai o nakanaka ola. Ola. Ola Aloha. My name is Heilani Sonora Pale. I am with the Oahu Water Protectors. And I'm here standing in solidarity with all of you, our brothers and sisters from Mokuhonu. And I want to just also recognize that a lot of our people stood in protest to the North Dakota pipeline in solidarity with you folks. We stood here on Oahu in solidarity, and many of our people flew up to North Dakota. Not that long ago, we did host Standing Rock Reservation delegates here to our island last year to talk about some of the similar issues we have about our burials. But I just wanted to make that connection with all of you. It feels good to be here. So just a little bit about myself. I am from Oahu. My family is from this place from time immemorial, and we lived here for 2,000 years. For 2,000 years, we lived and thrived on this aina, on this land. The native people of this aina, this land. Never in our 2,000 years have we faced something like we are facing today, which is the death of this island, the extinction of life on this island. The U.S. military is the biggest threat to life right now for our people. They control 30% of the land on this island and have been the biggest polluters of our land and waters. In November of 2021, at the U.S. Navy military facility at Kapukaki, also known as Red Hill, 20,000 gallons of fuel was released into our aquifer, into our water system. We live on an island where we have one source of water. One source. And if that source is polluted, we will not have the ability to continue to live here. We will not have, our children will not be able to live here, our grandchildren, because we have this saying in our culture. It's called Olai Kavai. And Olai Kavai means water is life. And I believe you folks have similar sayings and beliefs as well. You know, we are native peoples. We are connected to the land. We are connected to the water. In fact, my people believe that the water is our ancestor, that the aquifer is our ancestor. It's sacred. They understood that water was life-giving. And right now, that is the rallying call for our people. So in November of 2021, 20,000 gallons of fuel leaked into our aquifer, poisoning 90,000 people on Oahu. 90,000 people. And that includes children, women. There are 7 elementary schools on that system. Fathers. The U.S. military, a lot of those people that were on that water system that got poisoned in November of 2021, a lot of them were military. So the U.S. military actually poisoned their own servicemen and women as well as residents on Oahu. Since then, we have been fighting as the Oahu Water Protectors to get the Red Hill facility shut down. There are 20 tanks underground that can hold 250 million gallons of fuel. And those tanks are just 100 feet above our aquifer, our sole source of water. And they're 80 years old. They are rusted and they're leaking. And it's just a matter of time before they absolutely break, and we are going to be at a point of no return when it comes to our water and life on this island. So we are right now in a water crisis. It's been a year and 4 months since the poisoning of our residents, and a lot has happened since then, since November of 2021 till now. We also found out that the U.S. military has been spilling PFAS, which is a forever chemical, into our water. And what that does is it's going to affect the health, not just of our people today, but our children and grandchildren hundreds of years in the future. The military has said they're going to shut it down after much pressure, lots of protests. They finally said they're going to shut it down in March of 2022. It's been over a year and they still haven't done anything. They are the biggest gaslighters of this century, really. So we are in a struggle right now as Oahu Water Protectors and the native people of this land. And it's been indigenous peoples of Oahu that have really led the fight to protect our water, because it's part of who we are. And we understood that from time immemorial, how important water is to life. And we all, as native peoples, we're always thinking about the future. And right now, the U.S. military, China is not the biggest threat right now to us. The U.S. military is the biggest threat to life on Oahu. And that's what we're fighting today. My son was passing out some Red Hill stickers, bumper stickers. Please put it out there. There's still 100 million gallons of fuel in 80-year-old tanks sitting 100 feet above our aquifer. Join our fight. Join our fight. Speak up. We've done so much over the last 16 months to really raise this issue we're fighting against the most powerful military in the world to shut down Red Hill. They need to take that fuel out and they need to permanently decommission those tanks once and for all. So I want to mahalo Lene for inviting me here so I could share this story with you and to share our struggle with you. we have a website. It's called OahuWaterProtectors.org. Please check it out and help us by spreading the word. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's a daily struggle. We just found out now. Just recently, we also found out that mixed in with the fuel was antifreeze. And then we also found out 2 days ago that there's also lead in the water. So we're dealing with PFAS, lead, antifreeze, and fuel in our water. Where once we had the most pristine water source, it's now being poisoned slowly. And if those tanks break, we're like an earthquake away from a point of no return. If those tanks break, tomorrow 400,000 people will be without water. So this is a crisis, a water crisis that we are fighting. And as Native peoples, it's a fight we've been going through for 130 years. 130 years ago, the U.S. Marines landed on these shores and illegally overthrew a peaceful Hawaiian nation. And they haven't left. And they've continued to destroy and abuse their power here in Hawaii. That needs to end. We need to demilitarize Hawaii now. We need the U.S. military to leave. We need to look at ways, we need to start looking at indigenous ways of being and living, because that's what's sustainable. The life that we have today, what the U.S. military is doing to our land and water, is not sustainable anymore. So I just wanted to share that story with you, and I do want to say we do stand in solidarity with all of you, and join our fight and help us spread the word. You know, we stood in solidarity with you, North Dakota. We're asking that you stand in solidarity with us here, with the Oahu Water Protectors. Mahalo.
Once again, I want to say mahalo to Heilani for all of her and her organization's hard work. As Anishinaabeg people, as Native people from the Turtle Island, we all know how important our water is to us, to our everyday life, how it connects with us, and how it's intertwined in our culture. And not only that, just within our own being, ourself as well. We're made of water, each and every one of us, and then we know that, again, like I spoke yesterday, that our Mother Earth will provide everything we will ever need. But we need to give back. We need to protect her and all of her precious resources as well. So again, let's hear it up for, put your hands together. Let's hear it for Heilani for all her hard work. And at this point here too, Lene is going to be presenting a star quilt to her for all her hard work, all her dedication, all of her struggles that she has done for this place here, this beautiful paradise island here of Oahu. And we know that how much in awe we all probably were when we got off the plane and we were flying here and all that. And so, it's definitely something we don't want to take for granted, and definitely something that we know the people here do not take for granted. So we want to support her in every way we can. So again, we want to say miigwech, chimigwech, wopalatanka, pinigigi, mahalo to you for all of your hard work. So again, one more time, let's get a really big round of applause for Heilani. Also at this time, we're going to be turning on over here to Super Stephanie Pongoish. Stephanie is a sassy, badassy Anishinaabe Kwe from Wikwemkong, Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada. She's an artist that focuses on humorous storytelling at festivals, workshops, and now is one of the first female MCs in Ontario. So Stephanie's achievements include graduating from Trent University, where she graduated from Indigenous Studies and barely passed, she says. Being a TEDx speaker on Indigenous humor and resiliency, performing stand-up comedy all over Turtle Island, and lecturing on Indigenous humor and many post-secondary institutions. Stephanie recently wrote for the Indigenous comedy TV series Acting Good and started an Indigenous women's comedy tour called The Deadly Aunties. So I like that name. So I turn it over here to Stephanie, and she's going to be cracking us up, I believe. So here we go, Stephanie.
Nahau. Jimmy Gwetch, Bud, for that beautiful introduction. How's everybody feeling out there? Come on. I want to hear it louder. How are y'all feeling out there? There we go. There we go. All right, before I begin, I'd like to introduce myself in my language. Anikanawea, Stephanie Pongosh Dijnakas, Wase Nangkwe, Nishnabe Noswin. We come Kominos Gamak Donjaba, Nishnabe Kwendao. And for those that don't understand what I said is my English name is Stephanie Ponglish. I'm from Wikwemikong and Skumuk, which is in Ontario, Canada. I'm a Anishinaabe, and my spirit name translates to real deadly auntie. You know, I'm really happy to be here with you all today, and I'm glad the lifts, you know, the COVID restrictions are lifted. You know, I ended up getting COVID right in the beginning, you know, before all the vaccinations, and it was really scary, you know. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do, you know. I was talking to my friend, and I was like, I'm feeling really tired. I was like, I can't taste my own soup. I was spicy, and I was like, can't even smell my own farts, you know. And I knew they stunk because they were real warm. Yeah. So she's like, all right, you better get yourself to the doctor. You know, those are the symptoms of COVID. So I get to the doctor, and he pulls out this big, long swab, eh? I'm like, fine. Yeah. He's like, no, that's for your nose. It's for your nose. So I got my results back the next day, and I kind of had a feeling that I was positive for COVID. And so when he called me, he's like, you know, Stephanie, I have some bad results. I was like, I'm positive, eh? He's like, yeah. So I didn't know what to do. You know, I was really scared and devastated. So I posted it on Facebook. Got over 500 likes. Oh my gosh, it was nice though. You know, I had people from all over, you know, sending me medicines and food. And, you know, I had people throwing me toilet paper against the door, making sure I was okay. And I had cousins that were holding off on paying me back to see if they actually had to pay me back. Yeah. But, yeah, who here loves going to powwows? Yeah. Who here loves dancing at powwows? Who here loves conceiving at powwows? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Powwows to Indians is kind of like prom nights to white people. Yeah. You know, you get to go hang out with your friends and get all dressed up. And by the end of the night, you might snag and get knocked up. I did. Six Nations Powwow, 2004. I have a daughter, and her name's Grand River. Oh, man. I was really happy to come to Hawaii. I actually wanted to come dance here, eh? And I was like, okay, this is my incentive. I'm going to do my beadwork and go dance. You think I beaded it? No. But I was glad I got here. When I got here, I learned that I lost my luggage. And I was pretty freaked out. I was like, oh, man, I have no clothes, you know. So I looked on Marketplace, and I saw, you know, a lot, a bunch of clothes that were my size. And so I was telling the lady, I was like, you know what? I lost all my luggage. I was like, please, can you give me a deal? I have no panties. So she's like, I'll help you out. Oh, man. Yeah, it's been pretty warm over here, though. Being from Canada, I'm just sweating away all the time. Holy smokes. Feels like a Saturday afternoon in a porta potty. And it's getting pretty intense there. But yeah, like Bud was saying, I do MC powwows back home. And it's been quite interesting, you know, because I've had to do a lot of self-reflection and self-work in order to bring, you know, that good medicine on the mic, right? Because can you imagine what it'd be like if I was, you know, toxic Stephanie, you know, unresolved trauma Stephanie on the mic? I'd be like, all right, everybody, please rise as we get ready for grand entry. And incoming our men's golden age. Our uncles, our grandfathers, our silver foxes. Our protectors who didn't have to use protection back in their day. Oh, man. But I think it would be like pretty horrible if I was still like toxic and, you know, seeing other women and not being supportive and stuff. So you'd be like, okay, let's clear the dance arena. And incoming are the women's traditional. Oh my God, is that Juicy Jen? Oh, and all our 12 kids. There's lots of different baby daddies too. Speaking of baby daddies, there's mine. Just starts another family without me, that guy. Is she wearing my ribbon skirt? Oh, man. Yeah, but I do love traveling, though. I was on my way to a powwow one time, and when we were traveling down this highway, I saw this turtle in the middle of the highway, so I asked my friend, I was like, hey, you know, let's turn around. There's a turtle in the middle of the highway back there. So we go back, and I get out of the car, And I look to my left, and there's this other car that had stopped. And then there was a couple that comes out, and they're like, hey, you got this one? I was like, yeah, I got this one. So they get in their car, and they take off. So I look both ways, you know, getting ready to go to the highway. And I go pick up that turtle. And I whispered to him, you're going to make a nice rattle. Oh, man. How many beaters we have in the house? Yeah, right on. Yeah, when I first started beading, you know, I would bead on the weekends with my friends. And then I started beading during the week alone. Beading for days without showering. You know. And I was meeting strangers in dark alleyways to sell my beadwork. Just to buy more beads. I knew I had a problem when I started buying them by the kilo. And selling them. Oh, smokes. Yeah. When I go to parties, I'd only hang out with other beaders. We'd be in the corner talking about all the best 2 cuts and 3 cuts. And the best distributors. Oh, geez. So, do we have any howlies in the house? Oh, man. I just learned that word today. Chmigwech Sky. I really love what we're doing, you know, as Indigenous people. I love that, you know, a lot of our artists are being more recognized now. Like a lot of the beaders, you know, a lot of sewers, seamstresses, fashion designers, storytellers. We're all getting on this main platform. Like, give ourselves a round of applause for that. That's so amazing. You know, I love our people so much. I was on a panel about Indigenous artists. And I was talking about this topic, right? About how our Indigenous artists are, you know, coming together and a lot of people are recognizing. And I actually had a white woman You know, she's like, Stephanie, I got a question. I was like, yeah. She's like, can white women wear beaded earrings? I was like, yes, but they must fast for 4 days. Yeah, I do get to do a lot of the work that, you know, back home. I do stand-up comedy and I MC powwows. And I started writing for that TV series, which was awesome. It was a lot of fun. And, you know, I'm getting quite busy. And people are like, oh, geez, Stephanie, you know, you're getting pretty busy now. You should think about considering getting yourself an agent. But we all know what happened the last time an Indians had an agent. All right, Chimigwech, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed a little bit of laughter.
All right, put your hands together for Super Stephanie Ponguish, all the way from Wiquincombe, Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada. She brought the clouds, guys. Just kidding. I think we actually did, because when we left, it was snowing when we left. So I'm not complaining about this humidity or heat or anything right now, because there's one last big storm going through the Midwest right now, and you know, my group and myself, you know, we're all heading back to the Great Lakes area, you know, and I didn't bring a winter coat, so it's gonna be fun when we get to the airport. That's for sure. So, all right, we're going to call all dancers. Come on back. Make your way back to the arena. Head dancers, all our host drums, come on back. Your 19 and a half minutes are up. So, wherever you be at, wherever you is, come on, come on, come one, come all. Yeah, it's a little cloudy, but it's still really good weather for powwowing, guys. It's you can't ask for better weather. It's warm, it's a little humid, 77 degrees. Yeah. .808 boys are back from their dip. They just went and took a dip in the bay real quick in the harbor. Yeah, that one grass dancer just jumped off a surfboard over there. Not Hawaiian grass dancer either. So yeah, host drums, come on back. I know you guys hear me. Come on back. We're gonna ask. We're gonna go into some intertribals, but we're also gonna ask our head dancers to be standing by. They got we're gonna liven the crowd up here a little bit with our cash money special, our street clothes only special. So those that are wondering what a street clothes only special is, that means that you are dancing without a powwow outfit, without ending clothes. So come on out. I mean, you still have to have clothes on. You can't be just right off of the beach with your Speedo. You have to have clothes. But it's open for anyone and everyone, male and female, together. 3 prizes, cash prizes. And this is sponsored from our generous and very respectful head dancers, Gabe and Diane. They are wanting to give back. So I say Chimigwech Wopala to them, because many times when we're asked to do things, when we're brought somewhere and recognized and stood up and acknowledged, we also like to give back. We also like to repay the circle that has brought us so many places. Like Stephanie was just saying, like, how many of us love the powwow? How many of us love to travel? And everyone was screaming and hooping and hollering. Because without powwow, without our embracing our culture, we wouldn't be here today. we were able to come on up and travel, travel the world. All right, so they said about 1:30. So be thinking about it, guys. We're gonna gives us some time for some intertribals and getting back into the swing of things. But yeah, so that special's coming on up. First through third place, cold hard cash. So be watching, be out here practicing during these intertribals because we got spots too. We got some T-shirts. We got more and more things donated for our spot dance. We still got cold hard cash too. So we're going to be calling all dancers and head dancers on back out. Also, we have a special that is going to be for couples and sweethearts. So yesterday, before our two-step, you're able to see a little bit of coordination, a little bit of a sweetheart dance. We had some of our couples here come on out and show us a coordinated, choreographed couples dance. It doesn't have to be that elaborate. If that's maybe you only know how to count to 4, then that's fine. But we're going to be having a couples dance, a sweetheart dance, in honor of our ONNO members, James Herman and Lene Lawrence. So that's going to be there's a $100 donated for the winner take all. Maybe we get some other donations, but we got winner take all sweetheart special. You can do a two-step, you can do whatever you want, but it's going to be a sweetheart style special in honor of some of our hardworking ONNO members, Lene and James, as you may have seen throughout the year them at various powwows. They just came back from Denver March, with their ONNO booth and selling belts and all kinds of stuff to raise money, for all of this to be possible today. So they're going to be honored in that way. And also we have our potato dance too. Potato dance is really fun as well. Super, super cool. And we got some potato dance champions in the house as well. Actually on our ONNO Powwow t-shirt back here behind me, where you can order your ONNO Powwow t-shirt, they actually have somebody doing the potato dance on there. So go get you a shirt. So in about 30 seconds here, when our host drum comes on over and gets us going for our intertribal, we are going to get rocking and rolling and moving. And then at 1:30 is that street clothes special. So we're going to come off right out the gate here with a spot dance. We're going to do a t-shirt, and we're going to do this awesome, also donated, maple habanero. It looks like hot sauce. Charger Foods hot sauce. It looks like it's handmade, and it looks like it's delicious, to be honest. So maybe... Also, the gentleman here that was from Ontario, this is his wife that created this. And I don't remember her name because I'm old. Not that old, but I'm hands on each thighs getting up old so far. And I don't know if that's just from dancing all my life or that's just from getting old. But yeah, that's me. Right now, that's the reality I'm living in. So we got those spots coming on over, and we got TBZ back at the drum, rocking and rolling. They've choked down that fry bread real quick. Hands are still greasy, but that's all right. That is all right. Hey Randy, I got a dad joke for you. So, why wasn't the green pepper able to hunt? Why wasn't the green pepper able to hunt?
He didn't have the right hot sauce.
Close. He said he didn't have the right hot sauce. I said that's close. It was because he didn't habanero. Dad jokes. They're going to be coming, guys. They're going to be coming. Watch out for them. You never know when they're going to be here. Yeah, so we need a jamming intertribal Stop the Rain song. You guys got one of those? All right, well, do you got a Stop the Sprinkle song? Yeah, they got one of those. They said, gotta make it rain song. Those are for later. Later. Not right now. But later. Later. All right. Okay. Ready to rock and roll? You guys gonna plug your mic in? Or you don't need it no more? Don't give that mic to Merv. It'll disappear. Just like that hot dog did yesterday. All right. Okay, head dancers, Gabe and Diane. They're going to show you how it's done. They're seasoned vets and they're ready to rock and roll. All right, TVZ. Here we go, everybody. Spot dance time. Yeah, folks, that's how it's done. Get back into the swing of things, island style. Powwow in paradise like no other. Aho, aho, aho. outside. I know it's raining, but you still got spots. If you need to take cover, go ahead and take cover. Daryl was not lying. He said he has a Make It Rain dance, and he did it. Way to go, Daryl. Awesome. All right, so we're going to allow this rain here to pass because that's what it's going to do. It's going to come and it's going to go. Oh, congratulations to our spot dance winners. Yeah. The Make It Rain dance. Oh, he picked the wrong song. Oh, dang it. He picked the wrong one. Well, that's what happens, you know, when you're a little rusty. You sometimes you'll pick the wrong song. Yeah, but also this rain here, it might not be great for us right now, but it's great for the island. It's great for all of us because as we just heard, Mini Wachoni, right? Water is life, and we know how important water is here on the island. So this water is a blessing. This water is healing. So take it all in.